A British-flagged oil tanker held by Iran for more than 2 months has been released, according to the provincial maritime organization. The detention of Stena Impero in July was widely seen as a tit-for-tat move after authorities in the British overseas territory of Gibraltar detained an Iranian tanker on suspicion it was shipping oil to Syria in breach of EU sanctions. The ship, which had been held off the Iranian port of Bandar Abbas, set sail Friday. An online shipping tracker said the ship's voyage was underway using engine and heading for Dubai. The Stena Impero started sailing from the mooring towards the Persian Gulf's international waters as of 9 a.m. 0530 GMT today, Hormozgan Province's maritime organization said on its website. Despite the vessel's clearance, its legal case is still open in Iran's courts, the organization added. The Swedish-owned tanker's captain and crew have given a written, official statement that they have no claims. Tehran has repeatedly denied that the seizure of the British ship was linked to the seizure of Iran's Grace 1 oil tanker, but a Gibraltar court last month ordered the Iranian tanker's release despite an 11th-hour U.S. legal bid to keep it in detention. Iran's state television website posted footage of the Stena Impero discharging ballast water and said it was headed for the United Arab Emirates. Iran's Revolutionary Guard seized the vessel in the Strait of Hormuz on the 19th of July after surrounding it with attack boats and rappelling onto its deck. It was impounded off the port of Bandar Abbas for allegedly failing to respond to distress calls and turning off its transponder after hitting a fishing boat. 7 of its 23 crew members were released on the 4th of September. Rising tensions have risen in the Gulf since May last year when U.S. President Donald Trump unilaterally abandoned a 2015 nuclear deal between major powers and Iran and began reimposing crippling sanctions in a campaign of maximum pressure. They flared again this May when Iran began reducing its own commitments under the deal and the U.S. deployed military assets to the region. Since then, ships have been attacked, drones downed and oil tankers seized. In June, Trump called off airstrikes against Iran at the last minute after the Islamic Republic's forces shot down a U.S. drone. Exclusive: Iranian tanker delivers oil to Syria, sources say. Read more. This month, twin attacks on Saudi oil infrastructure, which knocked out half the kingdom's production, drew accusations of blame not only from Washington, but also from its European allies. Tehran has denied any involvement in the attacks, which were claimed by Iran-backed rebels fighting a Saudi-led coalition in Yemen. The U.S. has since formed a coalition with its allies Australia, Bahrain, Britain, Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates to escort commercial shipping in the Gulf. Tehran has warned that the planned U.S.-led international maritime security construct will cause more instability and has proposed a rival security plan of its own. Speaking at the UN General Assembly in New York, Iranian President Hassan Rouhani announced a plan called Hormuz Peace Endeavor, or HOPE. He gave no details but called on all of Iran's Gulf neighbors to join, saying, "Security cannot be provided with American weapons and intervention." Iran's Foreign Minister Mohammad Javad Zarif tweeted on Thursday that the plan entails dialogue, confidence building, freedom of navigation, energy security, non-aggression, non-intervention, let's block ads. Why?